Hello and welcome to my class. My name is Paul. What is your name? Nice to meet you, Sage. Quick question. Do you like cake, Sage? I love cake. What kind of cake do you like? Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, or is there something else that brings you joy? I love chocolate cake too, but my favorite is definitely vanilla. Have you ever baked a cake before, Sage? That's fine. Many people haven't. And have you ever watched someone bake a cake? Maybe a family member? Or perhaps you've seen one online. Does anyone in your family like to bake? Not everyone has a baker in the family. That's okay. Maybe you'll be the first, or maybe you'll learn to bake and surprise them one day. What do you think is the hardest part about baking, Sage? Mixing, measuring, or reading the recipe? I completely agree. Reading the steps can be very, very tricky. There are so many instructions and they're not always easy to follow. I have the same problem. You look at the recipe and it feels like there's so much to remember. You see, that's exactly why I bought this recipe book. 1,000 cupcake recipes. 1,000! But all those recipes are useless if you can't understand the steps. That is why we're going to learn the words and steps together. Once you know the words, the order, reading a recipe becomes so much easier. Today we're going to learn how to bake a cake. Not with flour and sugar, we're going to bake with words. By the end of this lesson, Sage, you'll be able to read a recipe, understand the steps, and describe them in English. Does that sound good? Let's begin. Now let's open the book and look at the cover. There are so many colors and so many cupcakes. This book is full of delicious recipes. But before we can bake anything, we need to learn some important words. Let's look inside. What do we need to bake a cake? For each word, I will tell you 3 things. First, the meaning, what the word means. Second, the form, how we use it in a sentence. And third, the pronunciation, how we say it correctly. Those help you understand and use the words confidently. Let me show you 8 words that will help you understand any recipe. Number 1, the recipe book. Meaning, a book with recipes and steps for baking. The meaning, a book with recipes and steps for baking. Of 4, we use it in a sentence like this. Read the recipe book before you start baking. Read the recipe book before you start baking. Okay, now pronunciation. Recipe, recipe book, recipe book, book. Well done. Nicely repeated. Word number 2, bowl, bowl. A round container for mixing. We use it in a sentence like this. Put the flour in a bowl. And from pronunciation, listen to me. Bowl, bowl. So you must wrap the rounds around the O. Bowl. Say it with me. Bowl. Well done. The next word is wooden spoon. A spoon made out of wood for mixing. You use it like this in a sentence. Mix ingredients with a wooden spoon. Now this is how we pronounce it. Wooden spoon. Wooden spoon. Now you say it. Wooden spoon. Well done. You're doing such an amazing job. The next one. Cake flour. Cake flour. Flour is used for cakes. Now we're going to use it like this. Cake flour. We use it in a sentence like this. Use cake flour for baking cakes. We use cake flour for baking cakes. Now listen. Baking. God,